Greetings friends and fellow gamers, and welcome to Reapers and Renegades 18th episode. I'm Adam, your host, and today we're on Red Dead Redemption 2 again in the story mode of the game, and today I'm going to show you where I located an ancient Viking dwelling, which is also where I got this cool helmet and this nifty Viking axe. And of course, if you enjoy this video, then please remember to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, then please remember to hit that subscribe button, and please remember also to hit that bell for notifications of our latest videos. Okay guys and girls, let's get cracking. Okay, so first things first, we're just going to rip down the camp, or tear down the camp rather. Right, and then we're going to mount up on Morgana. Hello, mount up. Oh, I see, because she's on a rock. Right, okay. Okay, right, now bringing up the map. Now you see here, this is the actual Viking dwelling here on the map. Obviously I've already been there, I'm wearing the helmet. So I'm just going to put a mark for you there, and then I'm going to zoom out. And as you can see, it's here at Roanoke Valley, just down from the river from Brandywine Drop. And obviously you will get this marker here. It's also, be aware there is a cougar spawn here, so there's a chance there could be a cougar around here. Obviously there's also bears and wolves up in this area as well, the black bear, not the grizzly bear. So but do be aware you could get jumped on by a cougar while you're in or around this actual dwelling. Okay, but we're just going to pop up the road to the dwelling, and obviously I shall show you where I found the helmet, the axe, and what else it's got to offer. Like, so, oh, nearly got a face full of bird. Right, obviously you can see there's a great deal of wildlife around here. Lately I've been hunting up around Ansburg because most people seem to have headed over to Strawberry. There doesn't seem to be so many people around here, and I have noticed that actually around Van Horn it's a great area for hunting birds. You get pelicans and all sorts, so very good for money. But anyway, as you can see, this is it. And the reason I know it's a Viking dwelling is because there was actually a Viking axe and a Viking helmet here. Now, it doesn't particularly look like any of their round houses or long houses, but it does remind me of one of their sacrificial altars. And I think this may have been a set of small dwellings leading onto a sacrificial chamber in the middle, where they were obviously looking for the god's favour. So anyway, you come in here, and basically when you get to this rock, it will give you the option to inspect the site, and when you do that, basically Arthur will bring out his journal, and I'm obviously on the wrong page. Okay, let's get to the right page. Come on, Arthur. How much have you done in your journal since I read it? Right, here we go. So he will draw this in his actual journal, and he'll ask the question, who were these fellas? Now the answer to that is very simple. In this little mound of skulls here on this smaller rock, you will find this axe, which is actually called, as you can see, a Viking hatchet. So a very good indication of who the people might have been, obviously. And just like a tomahawk, it can be thrown, or it can be wielded like a hatchet, which can also be thrown, obviously. Right, so if you come just in here, now we do have a small area here which you can creep under here to get into. Now I have already gone into, as you can see, Eagle Eye, and there is nothing to interact with in here, so this is literally just a dead end. And then in here, just here where my cursor is pointing, between these two skulls and this one skull, this is where you will find the helmet. And obviously, as you can see, I mean, they had a thing for skulls. This is just old tombs. These are probably the skulls of the actual warriors themselves, because they've been put in a place of reverence. But other than that, we have these sort of dead-end alleys, which may once have been roofed, and like I say, have been their actual homes, little long houses, you know. doesn't actually appear to be. It could just literally be a religious site for them. I'm not sure if it's a religious site or if it's a dwelling with a small chapel, if you like, in the middle of it, because both were obviously things that Vikings did actually build, especially when they were settling new lands, you know, like Greenland, Iceland, and obviously we believe parts of the Americas with Leif Erikson and his father Eric the Red. So obviously this is if you like, an Easter egg to the fact that Vikings, everyone knows, were in the Americas a long time before Columbus found it and wrongly thought he'd found the West Indies. And but I do think that the axe, it basically has the same damage, the same range and everything as the actual tomahawk. It's no better or worse, it's just an alternative. But it's kind of nice with all of the runes carved into it and that, especially for someone like myself who has a lot of Nordic heritage. So again, I kind of like the helmet with the beard. It kind of looks cool. And contrary to popular belief, most Vikings didn't actually wear wings or horns on their helmet. That was reserved for the highest ranking amongst them. So this was probably just a regular warrior's helmet and an everyday hatchet. This would not have actually been a weapon. This was a tool amongst the Vikings. Of course it could be used as a weapon, but it's not actually a battle axe or a tree felling axe. It's essentially for chopping meat, bodies, things like that. Do you know what I mean? And maybe small wood up for kindling and things was what it would have been used for. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick showcase to show you that there is incredible amounts of interesting things. It doesn't matter where you go on the map, you will literally find things everywhere. I mean, this game is amazing for the amount of depth and detail that Rockstar actually went into. I mean, I was not expecting to essentially find the burial place of some Viking warriors in a cowboy game. I really wasn't, you know. So excellent, kudos to Rockstar for the amount of detail they've actually put into the game. Now, before we end the episode, I'd just like to explain that whilst you will soon see episodes on this channel for other titles, for example Final Fantasy Multiplayer Comrades, or next month when it actually releases, Anthem, we are planning to showcase and obviously do walkthroughs, guides, exosuits, tutorials, all sorts of things, guys and girls. But even though you will see these new episodes for other games, this does not mean that we will not be continuing with Red Dead Redemption 2. And obviously, as more content comes out, as I continue with the actual story and find things, as we discover new tips and tricks for the actual online or locations for hunting, fishing, etc., obviously we're going to continue to do these videos as well. So if you don't happen to like the other games we're playing, you might want to just watch the Red Dead Redemption ones, but we're going to try and hit as many games as we can across a large spectrum of games that we all enjoy to play. I mean, everyone enjoys these games. These have got massive followings, you know. But I just wanted to make it very clear that we're not giving up on Red Dead. It's not a case of we've stopped doing Red Dead videos and now we're doing Final Fantasy or Anthem videos, or we're also planning to do Days Gone. There's so many good games coming out literally between now and summer that, you know, there's going to be a lot of different things. I will try and knock out videos for each of the games while there is actual pertinent content and things like that, but it'll also give us a chance to not stagnate and literally become a channel that just shows what we did that day on the game rather than something that's useful and informative to the community. I'd rather move on to other games, come back, you know, jump between, and also because I'm a gamer, I mean, I like a bit of variety, you know. I'm sure that everyone else does as well. So that's all for this episode, guys and girls. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, then please remember to hit that subscribe button, and please remember also to hit that bell for notifications of our latest videos. And also, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below, especially if you have a topic you'd like us to cover or indeed do a video on. And a huge thank you to all of you who have already subscribed. Your support is awesome, guys and girls, as indeed are all of you. Truly, we really do appreciate all the support and input we get here. So thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. Okay, so thanks once again for watching. Take care and keep on gaming. Laters, guys and girls.